The Book of Lamentations, our Book of Lamentations, Echa, is traditionally read on Tisha B'Av, the 9th day of Av. And as my friend Rabbi Danya Ruttenberg teaches, it describes the destroyed Jerusalem, which is sacked and torn apart, the first temple destroyed in 586 BCE. It describes that as a woman whose own bodily autonomy has not been honored. Tradition ascribes it to Jeremiah, and it's usually read mournfully as a kinah, as a lament. But this evening I wonder, what if it had been written by the Benot Yerushalayim, the daughters of Jerusalem, described within its very pages? Would it be mournful, or would it be, as I am, as so many of us are, full of rage? Rage that I felt reading the words of doctors and nurses forced to tell their patients they could not help. Rage that I felt for those patients, many grasping at their only straw, who had to walk away and face a future not of their choosing. Rage that I feel over and over and over again when men whose bodies are not on the line are making choices about mine. Rage that I feel knowing that abortion saves lives. Time and time again, abortion saves white lives and black lives, male lives and female lives, and trans lives and non-binary lives, rich lives and poor lives. Abortion saves lives. Rage that I feel because my family exists today only because I had access to reproductive care when I needed it, and because every family in America deserves that access. But note, Jerusalem, this is a time for rage. So I offer these words taken directly from stories told on Friday from abortion clinics across the country, set to the tune, the special tune for Echa. Cantors, forgive me for what I'm about to do. Echa yashvu nashot b'misradei rofim. Echa, they sat on Friday in waiting rooms and clinics. Row, overturn, she said flatly. We cannot assist you. No, you can't get an abortion here anymore. No, you can't reschedule. No, it doesn't matter if you are under 6 weeks. No, not even if you come in right now. No, 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 no. She had driven hours to make it to this appointment. The clinics will close, and the people they would have served will melt into the shadows, fleeing over state lines, seeking out illegal abortions, or quietly consigning themselves to decades of raising children they never wanted. And still, she said, my rights were just taken. Today our daughters have less rights than their mothers, less rights than their grandmothers. But here's the thing about reading Echa. Our tradition doesn't let us end with its final line, which is a statement of God's rejection. When we read Echa publicly, we have to conclude with the penultimate line. Hashivenu Adonai elecha v'nashuva chadesh yameinu kekedem. Take us back, Adonai, to yourself, and let us come back. Renew our days as of old. We have to, our sages teach over and over again, end with a nechemta, a message of comfort. Not sure what that message is tonight, but here's what I have to offer. The Book of Lamentations is a story of deep loneliness. It is centered in isolation, and the fear and the pain is not shared. But we are not alone. We are not alone right here. We are not alone in our pain, in our fear, or in our rage. We are not alone when we, as we will, take to the streets. We will not be alone in hospitals or waiting rooms. We are not alone. In January of 2017, I offered these words to my community then on the Upper West Side of Manhattan. Words of transforming fear and helplessness into something more powerful, into community. So I offer them again today, not only as a nechemta, a measure of comfort, but also as a call to action. This is The Low Road by Marge Piercy. Alone, you can fight. You can refuse, you can take whatever revenge you can, but they roll over you. But two people fighting back to back can cut through a mob. A snake dancing file can break a cordon, an army can meet an army. Two people can keep each other sane, can give support, conviction, love, massage, hope, sex. Three people are a delegation, a committee, a wedge. With four, you can play bridge or start an organization. With six, you can rent a whole house, eat pie for dinner with no seconds, and hold a fundraising party. A dozen make a demonstration, 100 fill a hall, 1,000 have solidarity and your own newsletter. 10,000 power and your own paper, 100,000 your own media, 10 million your own country. And it goes on one at a time. It starts when you care to act. It starts when you do it again and they say no. It starts when you say we and know who you mean. And each day you mean one more.